Hi sweeties, Kempo. If you don't already know by now, welcome back to our channel. So we are doing our first reading vlog of the year, and I think I've started so many series on this channel that I haven't actually kept up with or actually continued with. So now I'm like, now we're gonna continue with those series, but now we're gonna start a new one. But this one is a bit different. I will be doing a reading vlog of all the 25 books I want to read in 2025. Now, if you have not checked out that video of the 25 books I want to read in 2025, go check it out right now. But anyways, the first contender of our new episode of the 25 books I want to read in 2025 is Funny Story by Emily Henry. Now, when I tell you I have been wanting to read this book for the longest time, but I first started with Happy Place, and if you've seen anything by my TikTok videos, I sobbed. I cried. I was uncontrollable, and because of that, I decided to start my Emily Henry journey. But I did say last year that I wanted to start from the beginning, which was at, what is the name of that book? Beach Read. I did in fact read Beach Read. Didn't enjoy it as much as Happy Place, but I did give it a 3-star rating. I think, can't remember. Go watch that 24-hour reading. Go watch that vlog. It was so good, but I was like, you know what? It is an interconnected series. It is not a must for you to read it in order. Like, it's recommended, but it's not a must. So I'm like, if it's not a must, why am I even torturing myself? We're gonna jump straight into the book I want to read, and that book is Funny Story by Emily Henry. Now, all I've seen on Book Talk about this book is the fact that it is two exes that live in the same place. Okay, they're not technically exes, they're exes, meaning that she has an ex, he has an ex, and so their exes are dating each other, and so they decide to move in together. I think it's like two total opposites, the wrong thing in common. Now that's a funny story. So we're gonna read the blurb of the book, because everybody was like, please start reading the blurb of the book for us, just in case like we want to read the book as well. So yeah. Daphne always loved the way Peter told their story. That is until it became the prologue to his actual love story with his childhood bestie, Petra. Okay? Which is how Daphne ends up rooming with her total opposite and the only person who could possibly understand their predicament, Petra's ex, Miles. So I was right about that. As suspected, it's not a match made in heaven. That is until one night, while tossing back tequilas, they form a plan. And it involves posting deliberate, misleading photos of their adventures together. Well, who could blame them? It's giving fake dating. And if you know me, you know I like fake dating. But it's all just for show, of course. But there's no way Daphne would actually start her new chapter by falling in love with her ex-fiance's new fiance's ex. Right? Wait. They got engaged. If this is fake dating, I'm going to scream. And the fact that a lot of people were like, okay, there's a fly in my room and it's going to piss me off. A lot of people said I'm gonna love this book and it's gonna make me cry. So I think we're starting off the year on a good note with a book that's gonna make me cry or have all my feelings. But anyways, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below if you have anything to say. Remember, constructive criticism, I repeat, constructive criticism. Let's get into it. I hate them. I hate them so much. Petra and Peter. PP. I hate them. She moved because of you, and you do this to her. PP. I'm calling you PP. Chapter 3. She's like, they suck. They do. And he's like, she's the love of my life. The love of your life sucks. Amen. Oh my god, I love her. Daphne, she's my girl. Like, I get it. I would have done the exact same thing. I actually would have added most parts and be like, okay, fine, I have to go. I have to make breakfast for my boyfriend. I would have said that just to make sure I hit the nail in the coffin and be like, literally, not figuratively, hit the nail in the coffin. Literally, like, because what? After what he did, you go to that wedding with Miles. Fake dating! It's a fake dating! Love it. Love it. have a game plan and it's set in motion. I am loving the game plan. It will be 100% successful. I adore it, and I adore Miles. So we're back with an update. It's been a couple of days since I read, okay, not even a couple of days, I think like a day or something, since I read A Funny Story by Emily Henry. I read it in one sitting and I'm disappointed. Like, I am so sorry, but I don't get the hype and I'm so shocked. Like, I'm really disappointed. I feel like at one point it was dragging on and on to a point that I started to even think, okay, this book would have been better if this happened, it would have been better if this happened, which I don't want to say I'm an author or I want to become an author, but I think as a reader, if you had certain expectations of a book and you're let down, you start to create the book in your own head. Because let's be honest, if this book, if you have not read, I'm just not going to try and bring it. I don't want to spoil it, so I'm just trying to figure out how to word this. If it had been like they found out about their exes, right, and then the whole thing of, yeah, they got the invitation to their whatever, they got an invitation, right, and then from there it took off from the invitation, them going to what they were invited to, and that whole scenario played out, I feel like the book would have been so much better. But then, like, I even stopped tabbing because I was like, you know what, let me just finish it. At one point I missed 2024 me that used to DNF books, because I was like, yeah, this book would have been DNF'd a long ass time ago, but because I was doing a reading vlog, I'm like, nah, let me stick by it. It did get better though. Like, it did get better, even though it was like the last 5 chapters of the book. Other than that, I feel like those last 5 chapters are the reason why it shifted from a 2-star, no, 2.5 star to like 2.8/3 star. I'm still indecisive on whether to give it 2.8 or 3 stars. I think I might actually make it 2.8 because I did not like it and I'm so disappointed. Like I voiced out, Beach Read was way better than Funny Story, and the most saddest thing is a lot of people were like, if you enjoyed Happy Place, Funny Story, you are going to eat it up, you are going to love it, and that was not the case. But yeah, book review. This book is about 2 exes. Wow, let me explain that a bit better. So this girl was engaged to a guy, and then this other guy was dating this girl. Those I have to give names to these people. Okay, let's see. Daphne was dating Peter, and then Miles was dating Petra. Peter and Petra were best friends. So when Daphne and Peter got engaged, Peter had a bachelor party, and then because Petra is his best friend, Petra is a female by the way, he decided to invite her to the bachelor party. Daphne stayed home because she's like, yeah, that's my man's bachelor party, only for Peter to come back home and be like, I'm in love with Petra, like Petra and I are meant to be, and we're gonna see where that takes us. I am sorry for doing this to you, yada yada yada. And they both run away. But at the same time, there's Miles. So Miles, is it Miles or am I just giving him a name? Yeah, Miles. So Daphne, oh yeah, Daphne, cool. Daphne and Miles sort of like bond and create this connection, but at the back of their heads there's still that lingering, not emotions, not feelings, emotions, where like, okay fine, my fiance betrayed me, like Daphne says, that my fiance betrayed me. So trusting people is kind of hard when I already had trust issues, and then he kind of like cemented the whole trust issues thing for me, because he was one of the people that I actually trusted, but he ended up betraying me. And Miles has always been a guy of I'm doing this for fun. It's never been a long-term thing, because people are always disappointment, so I'd rather not risk that for myself. So we're just gonna do the short term or whatever. So he had no problem with everything that transpired with him and Daphne, thinking that okay, it's just a friendship, there's nothing going on that's gonna go further than that. And in terms of his ex Petha, he was a bit disappointed, because you know when you catch feelings for someone and then they just end up disappointing you in the end, because you didn't intend on catching feelings for this person, but then you do, but then they end up like revealing their true selves. So I think because both of them had those doubts or had those reservations from their exes literally getting together, whereas they kept on reassuring them, no, he's just my best friend, no, she's just my best friend, like we've been friends for years, since we were children, we've been going on family vacations together, there's nothing to stress about, only to turn around and freaking stress about it because they fucking live together. So yeah, at the end of the day, Daphne and Miles create this bond where they get to know each other and they become friends, which led to them, not led to them, it became, the bond grew because they ended up living together. So from there, I think we just go on a journey of Daphne just trying to figure out how to move past that, and then her adding other people into her life, that her learning to add other people into her life, because she's always been disappointed, because she's always lived with the thing of people will always put you as a reserve instead of the actual main ingredient. I don't know if that makes sense, because I'm putting two different things together to make up a full sentence, but if it does, good. But anyways, 2.8 stars, 3 stars, I don't know. I remember I did give it 3 stars on Story Mori, Book Mori. What's Story Mori? Yeah, I'm still looking for a book tracker app, because Goodreads exists. It's not working out for me. Like Goodreads is just too boring for me, and Fable disappointed us, but we'll see. But anyways, thank you for sticking till the very end of the video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below if you have anything to say. See you next time. Have an amazing week.